Welcome back to another edition of Getting Data Science Done command line tips. Today we're going to talk about file editors, and in fact one particular file editor, VI, which has been around for a very long time. It is a sometimes much maligned file editor, but it has a number of very useful features. The first is it's quite lightweight, it's easy to get started with, and it's very powerful the more you get to know it. But there's a couple of kind of key gotchas that you need to know about to start using VI. So let's just go over those and get started with it. So simple to use, you can simply type VI at your command line and then the name of the file that you want to edit. So let's do a temp.txt file. Because this file didn't exist, it's telling me that it's created a new file. Now you might think when you first come in, you can just start typing away merrily to create the file. That is not the case, because when you first open a file, it will be in control mode. So the first thing you need to know about VI is that you will oscillate between control mode and the mode in where there's sort of edit mode, or what's sometimes called insert mode. The reason it's called insert mode often is because you type, the most common way to get into it is simply hit the I key in control mode, and you'll see here it's now, I've given this sort of this feedback here at the bottom of the file, it's now in insert mode as it says at the bottom. This means I can now type as I might expect to. So let's type some lines, some more and more. For example, okay, I've written the data could be sort of I could be programming away, I could be simply writing a markdown file, whatever it's going to be. Now, and you will be able to sort of navigate around with your cursor keys and sort of treat it, kind of like a text file editor. Although your mouse is not going to work, obviously, to sort of click to certain parts. You have to navigate using the keyboard. If you want to get out of control mode, you simply press the escape key, like I've just done now. Now get out of edit mode back into control mode, you hit the escape key. And there's a bunch of things I can do now that I'm back in control mode. I can delete individual characters using the X key, so it won't be the sort of the backspace character like it would be in other file editors. You hit X to delete individual characters wherever your cursor is, so you can sort of move around the file and do that. Now, if I want to delete entire lines, I can use the DD command. DD deletes that entire line. Very useful, but actually it'll be in the buffer, so I can also then paste it again if I wanted to. So you can use that to move whole lines around, DD, and then P to paste. I can also, if I want to make a copy, I can use the YY command, or yank, YY, and then move to a new line, P, and we'll paste it in again. So deleting individual characters with X, deleting lines with the DD, putting things into the buffer, and then pasting with P, or copying with YY, or sort of yank. So that's some sort of basic common operations as you sort of move in and out of moving in and out of control mode, using I to get into insert mode, escape to get back to control, deleting characters, deleting lines, copying and pasting stuff. So the next thing, kind of basic thing you need to know, is basically how to exit and save the file. So once you're in control mode with the escape, you can get the colon up. There's a bunch of different commands you can run now, but I'm going to want to write and quit out of this file. Now, if I try to just quit by itself, Q for quit, it'll warn me there's been no write changes, and I need to add a exclamation point to override that. So if I go back to my thing here, I could go Q and then exclamation point to override that and get out. But perhaps that has just reminded me that actually I do need to write it. So WQ will write and quit. And then if I try and VI that file again, it's all there. So it has saved that to disk. And now I can just use Q by itself because I haven't changed it, and it will exit without any warning. So I hope that is useful. That is a lightning fast introduction to the VI editor. Very useful because it's lightweight, it's always there in Unix systems, and as long as you remember to toggle between control and edit mode, you can sort of very quickly modify files. Thank you.